What are the things yang awak rasa grateful today? Apa yang benda yang kita syukuri hari ini? Yang kita rasa kita boleh syukuri hari ini? You? Alhamdulillah. Logic gates are electronic switches with one or more input but only one output. Okay? So do you understand that one? Okay, that is a very simple statement. Now look at the diagram on the left. So this diagram on the left, we have 3 inputs. Okay? And then we have one output. Okay? So that is artificial intelligence. And now pun kita ada banyak cars that can be maneuvered on by themselves, kan? We have input and output only 1 or 0. Okay, 1 or 0. So what is the meaning of 1? 1 may mean on. So 0 is off. Or 1 means high voltage, 0 low voltage. What else? Okay. Next, okay, you should know that for logic gates, we should have truth table. So what is truth table? So truth table, okay, is a table. Okay. So the table, all inputs and outputs of logic gates can be displayed by using a table. Okay, so now this is an example of truth table. So just now kita ada 3, just now lah earlier, we have input, 3 inputs and we have 1 input. Okay, so we fill up the spaces lah. So lepas tu saya cakap juga tadi, we only have 1 or 0. So for example, if we set, okay, kita kata ni 1, 2, 3. Oh, sini dia guna A, B, C. So I write here A, B, C. So let's say leg A is 1, B 0, C 1. What happens to X? So kita dapat 1 or 0. Okay. Now, so logic gates. So this is the first logic gate. Okay. So we call this one NOT gate. So NOT gate, right? So NOT gate is a triangle and then ada circle in front of it. So this is the symbol for NOT gate. So for NOT gate, okay, the output is opposite to the input. Okay, now, so we say just now kita, okay, we have only 1 or 0. The input must be 1 or 0. Output also 1 or 0. So now, since we have only 1 gate, 1 input, output pun only 1. Therefore, this is our truth table. So our truth table has only 2 rows. Why? Because there is only 2 possibilities for the input. It's either the input will be 1 or the input will be 0. So kita kata, so for NOT gate, okay, output is opposite. So what is the opposite of 1, class?
0.
What is the opposite of 1?
0.
0. Right? So what is the opposite of 0? 1. So that means if we have, okay, this is our circuit. So we switch on, okay. So but at the end the output is 0. Dia tak menyala. Okay, kita off, dia menyala. Right? Now, you should know that, okay, we have Boolean expression. So Boolean expression. So we express this in a form of equation. So I write this one in inverted comma because this is not really an equation. Okay. However, we can see that in order to get x, we just oppositekan A tu. So the bar means opposite. X ni dia equal apa sahaja dengan A but opposite to it. Alright, so that's the formula. Okay, so for logic gates, ni bahasa Melayu pula. Okay, look at this example, yeah. So this is just the symbol, yeah. This is just the symbol, easy for us to know what to write. But in that triangle, we may have a circle. Ni seolah-olah saya zoom kan apa yang ada dalam dia. Okay, so let's say we have a bulb. Okay, so symbol bulb macam ni lah yang terbaru. And then kita ada switch. And we have a dry cell. So apa macam mana ni? So now the dry cell is in parallel to the dry cell is parallel to the switch. So what happened if you close the switch? If you close the switch, switch A is on kan? Okay, make sure you know what I mean when I say close. When you close the circuit, so we have complete circuit. Okay, you switch on A, but because of the switch and the dry cell are in parallel, so the output is off. Okay, itu maksudnya. Ataupun this is 1, so result dia 0. Kenapa dia off? Because we will have short circuit ni. This is short circuit. Tak boleh macam ni. Okay, next. When you open the circuit, okay, so which is off ataupun 0, the bulb will light up on. So itu maksud the truth table. Now, do you understand? Ada yang tak faham angkat tangan?
Cikgu, kenapa kalau switch tu tutup, bulb tu tak menyala?
Ni short circuit ni. Okay, so for your information, kita for circuit, okay, we cannot have short circuit. So this arrangement will cause short circuit. Short circuit maksudnya short circuit lah. Current tu will not flow. Okay. Right. So current tu supposedly flow from here kan, positive to negative kan. Tapi current ni pun macam kalau kita kata bahasa pasarnya macam ataupun bahasa macam for your mudah untuk you understand, current ni pun pandai lah, dia nak cari short distance. Dia tak nak travel jauh-jauh. Jadi mana shorter distance? Macam ni lah, dia terus macam ni. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So bila dia terus jalan macam ni, there is no power supply. Bila there is no power supply, so that is short circuit. That short circuit means tak ada current flow. Understand? Do you get it? Okay dah yang tanya tadi? Okay.
Dia punya current tu tak lalu mental lah cikgu.
Dia tak lalu mental and there's no power supply lah. Kan? Okay, sebab short circuit. Alright, so this is the first one, not gate. We have 3 others. Next, okay, this is another example lah, corresponding electronic circuit. Right, so you have LED here. So you see this is not the different. Okay, this is just the same. It's just that now we use LED. And then this is the switch. Okay, and then this is the power supply. So you close, short circuit, LED tak menyala. So this is not gate. Now next we have AND gate. Okay, AND kalau tadi kita dah tengok this symbol, so that's not. And then now we look at AND. And the symbol is D besar. Okay, capital D with 2 inputs, 1 output. Alright, so now the Boolean expression macam mana? So this is the Boolean expression. Now before I explain to you, you look at the Boolean expression. Do you think you can understand? Right? Dot means dalam mathematics, dots mean apa? Darab kan in mathematics. Okay. So this is FA as if you darabkan the input A to input B. So in mathematics, 1 times 0, what do you get? 0. 0 times 1, what do you get? 0. 0 times 0, obviously 0. Only 1 times 1, you get 0. So in mathematics, you have dot product. Kalau awak dah belajar, 1.1, 1. 1.0 tu seolah-olah darab lah. Ada belajar tak dalam mathematics, dot product? Tak ada eh?
Belum.
Oh, belum. Okay, so this is input and output, A times B. So just now, A times B ni, okay, dot ni means darab. Okay, this dot means darab. Okay, so 0 times 0, what is the result tadi? 0, 0 times 1, 0, 1 times 0.
0.
0, 1 times 1.
1.
1. Okay, so you know. Okay, so sometimes if this is in the question, kalau saya kata, okay, so out input saya bagi 0011, this one 0101. So without the truth table, okay, if the question asks you to draw the truth table, you just draw the truth table. But if you just told about the input, okay, and then you are not asked to draw the truth table, so you don't need to draw the truth table. But you know, okay, 0 the corresponding 0 0, the corresponding is 0 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 1. So for AND gate, there is only one possibility for the gate ataupun for the circuit to switch on. Okay, right, so let's look at an example. Right. So the example is this one, yeah. Tak, saya nak fokuskan. So this one. Okay, so we have two switches. Okay, A and B, two inputs we say. And then the result is X. Okay, and we have dry cell. So obviously, if you look at the circuit, if you just switch on A. Okay, kita kata A ada high voltage ataupun one input. So what happened to the bulb? Will the bulb light up if B is switched off? No. Kan? This one in Malay. Okay, so kalau kat sini awak tengok samalah. Kalau switch A off, switch B pun off, obviously the bulb will not light up. Okay, and off, but this is on. This will not light up as well. And continue like that. So do you understand the circuit? Nothing bombastic ke ataupun nothing pelik-pelik kan? Okay. Right. It's just a new thing to you is just the symbol of AND gate. Okay. So now you know AND gate, this is just the symbol. Okay. But what's inside it adalah circuit yang begini. Okay. Next. Okay. This is another example of corresponding electric circuit. So this is the, what is this symbol? Remember? Diode. Okay. So ada output kat situ. Okay. So macam mana ni? Okay. So this is the example. Next, the third one. Okay. We have AND gate 3 inputs. Okay. Ni pun tak ada apa. Saya for your information lah. Right. So I don't want to touch on this one. Konsep dia sama sahaja. Okay. Okay, next. So this is NAND. NAND is what we do. First, we do AND process. Next, after AND, we NOT-kan dia. That's why lah kita dapat NAND. We do AND and then we NOT-kan. So, the symbol is like this. So, this is symbol of what? AND ke NOT?
And.
And. Okay, and then because we want to not it afterwards, we put a dot here. Okay, so this is now different from AND symbol. Do you get it? Next, we look at the truth table. So kita ada truth table. Okay, before that we look at Boolean expression. So the Boolean expression A times B, this is Boolean expression for AND. Kan tadi kan? Ni Boolean expression for AND, but this is not an AND. This is NAND. So what we do, we draw a bar on top of it. Bar means opposite. Remember not tadi? Not tadi, the result is should be the same tapi kita bar kan. Bar means opposite. So maksudnya if I ask you to draw the truth table, okay, so if the truth table is 0 and B is 0, N says the answer is N. N kata jawapan dia apa sepatutnya kalau 0
One.
then 0?
0.
N kata if you get 0, 0, you should get 0. But none says we barkan jawapan yang tadi. So you will get opposite to 0 which is 1. Next, if you have 0 and 1, okay, so an N for when you if we have N, kita dapat 0 juga. Tapi kita opposite kan, kita dapat 1. Okay, and the same for 1, 0. Also we will get 1 because we opposite kan and 1, 1. In N, if we have 1 and kita dapat 0 for none. Okay, so it's opposite. So apa yang dia explain tadi tu banyak lah. You should have looked at it just now. Mana tadi? Okay, so this one output for NAND gate is opposite. Opposite to tadi saya dah save copy dah. Okay, opposite to the output of AND gate. Okay, and then it says here for input 0, 0 AND gate produces 0, but inverting 0, 0 you get 1. Okay, so this is NAND. Alright. Next, let's look at the how many ni dengan berapa ni? You dah tengok not, you dah tengok and then you have looked at NAND. So this is another one, or. Or, nama or maksudnya apa? Atau. Atau maksudnya agak-agak awak, you can write your own boolean without me telling you. So if you want to write the boolean, so what do you think the boolean expression would be? X equals to, siapa boleh buat agak-agak dia? Kalau or. Tadi and kita dah harapkan. Kalau or.
Bahagi.
Bahagi
Tambah.
Kita try tambah. Okay. Kita try tambah. So for example, 0, 0. Kosong tambah kosong.
0.
0. 0 plus 1.
1.
1 plus 0.
1.
1 plus 1. 2. This is tricky. Sepatutnya dalam mathematics biasa kita belajar 1 plus 1 should be 2, but this is logic gate. We don't have other digits than 0 or 1. So we cannot have 2. Here we will have 1. Okay, sebab 1 kat sini bukan nilai unit macam matematik tu. 1 kat sini adalah on ataupun high voltage. So kita dapat high voltage also. Okay, ataupun on. So that means any formation kita buat kat sini will make the circuit on except if we switch off both of the input. So this is another thing that you need to know. Ini banyak keluar dalam examination. Okay, you need to draw the circuit diagram of OR gate. So now look at the OR gate. Okay, so is that logical to you? So if you switch on A but B switch off, will the bulb light up? Yes, the bulb will light up. Okay, if you switch on both of them, of course the bulb will light up also. Okay, ataupun B sahaja yang switch on, A switch off, X will light up as well. Okay, so itu maksudnya. So this is just the symbol. Macam mana nak lukis? Bentuk D, tapi instead of straight macam ni, this will give you N. So kita curvekan kat sini. So that's how you draw it. Okay, right, and finally, okay, tak nak ni. So let's look at this combination, alright. So this is one example of question. In the electronic circuit, logic gates are combined into various combinations to produce a desired output. So now what do we have? We have 3 gates, okay? N, NAND and N. So what is the result at the end ni? Okay. Apa pasangan dia? 0, 0,
1, 0.
1, 0 juga.
1.
Ada pairing yang berbeza. So sekarang ni pairing yang kita dah ada 0, 0, pairing 1, 0, and then kita ada pairing 0, 1, and then apa lagi pairing yang tak ada?
1, 1.
Yeah, so this is the best way for you to remember lah. So it's okay kalau awak nak letak, cikgu boleh tak saya nak letak macam ni, 1010, 1100. Boleh, as long as you have all the combinations here. Do you understand what I'm trying to see? Do you get it? Okay, now let's see. So kita dah ada A, B. Now let's say C and D, since this gate also have 2 inputs, so we do the same. Now, okay, now we want to get X. Tapi before we go to X, kita ada intermediate. Kita ada intermediate legs tu kan kat sini. So katalah saya kata kat sini P, sebab sini output AB. P is output AB. And then I have Q. Q is the output for BD. Okay. So now let's look at P first. P is the P is end. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 0.
0,
Jom, help me. Kelas semua buka microphone. And then 0, 1.
0,
0.
0, 1, 1.
1.
Oi, ada 5 orang je dalam kelas ni. Yang lain bolehlah. Kalau tak bising sangat rumah tu bolehlah on sekali. Saya pun bising juga background ni. Q. So Q ni 0, 0.
1.
1.
1, 1, 0.
1.
1.
1, 0, 1.
1.
1, 1.
0.
0.
Okay. How do you get this? How do you get these values? Okay, we know because of the gates. Okay. Now, P and Q is another input for final output. So now what do we have here? This is symbol of AND. Okay, so 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0.
0.
0 juga. So it happens to be, oh, this is something yang weird lah. Okay, logic gates ni will not give you any input of high voltage. So now let's look at this one. Okay. So ni, this one they ask you to write the boolean. Okay, ni. Right. Next, okay. PQRS. So what you want to have input for P and Q? So katalah ni adalah soalan objektif. Okay, soalan MCQ ada jawapan A, B, C, D. So what is the fastest way for you to answer? So you just write here the possibilities. Apa tadi, macam mana nak tulis? 0, 1, 0, 1, Q,
0011.
0011. Okay, so now let's find A. What is the result output, intermediate output?
0.
Jangan tarik. Jangan tarik. Okay. So this is OR. So 00.
0.
Okay, 01.
1.
01.
1.
1. So that's the intermediate output. So kat situlah juga 0111 sebab dia daripada sini kaki tu. So that's the new input for the final gate tu. So RS 0101 0011. So this is N, therefore 00 010
0, 0, 1.
0111. So this is the new input for this one. Okay, so this is what you should do if you have something like a question like this. Okay, so what's the output? 00, so this is OR. So 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0,
1.
1, and 1, 1. So you can choose the answer 0, 1, 1, 1. So tu. Okay, so that's the answer. So do you know what to do? Okay, so tak adalah pelik, tak adalah susah pun soalan dia kan. Keluarlah macam mana pun, I believe you can answer this one. Okay, so this is another one. Okay, let's do this. Build a truth table for the combination of logic gate. So kalau the question asks you to build truth table, so this must be in paper 4 ataupun paper 2 SPM, paper 4 Igcse. So A, B. So what should be A? Apa je possibility for A boleh? 1
and 0.
Itu sahaja. So 1 pass through gate not jadi 0. 0 after gate ni 1. So you have new input 0, 1 kat sini. B. B ni depends on the result lah. Okay. So katalah kita ada 1, sini 0. Itu sahaja. Okay. Okay, kalau diberi begini, so A0, B0. So awak tengok. A0, so B0. So now, so A0, what happens after the gate? Jadi 1. So awak dapat new. 0 and 1. After N dapat apa? 0. And then kita ambil combination ni. This is if you are given this ya. Kalau given this one, awak kena follow lah. So kat sini 0, A0, B1. Now 0 pass through the gate, not, dia akan jadi 1. So you get now 1, 1. Awak akan dapat 1. Sebab this is AND gate. Okay, next. 1. Here 1. And then B0. So 1 pass through the NOT gate, dia akan jadi 0. So 0 dengan 0 will give you 0 for the AND gate. And finally, 1 here, 1 here. So 1 pass through the NOT akan jadi 0. So 0 here, 1 here will give you
0.
Okay, dapat tak? 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay, so that's how you do it. Okay, tengok ada lagi tak contoh lain. So maybe, so this one kita dah buat kan. Okay, so this can be your exercise lah. Alright, so if this is given 1, so final result dia 1 because 1, this is OR. Next, okay, this is 0. Kenapa dapat 0? Oh, faham lah. And then we get 1, 0 here, dapatlah 1. So that's what it wants to say. The question give you the input, you must use the input given. Otherwise, you can write your own. Okay, next. Finally, this is a diagram of the value high or low. So if we have a graph like this, if the bar is on top, so that means kita ada 1. Okay, kat bawah 0, 0, 1. Okay, ataupun high, low voltage, high voltage, or on, off, on. So you must know this, okay? Right, kena tahulah ni semua. Okay, next. Okay, so the input given here is 1001. Okay. Now, let's look at this. So this is, you are not given the digits. So you are given diagram like this. So what is the input? So katalah ni A, ni B. So what is input A, class?
1.
101. Okay, you should know kenapa 1, kenapa 0, kenapa 1. Okay. What about the input for B?
001.
001. So now then you can get the output. So 100, salah, 101000111 because this is not. Okay, so what about this one? Dia tak bagi diagram, dia just dia tak bagi simbol So dia hanya give you input P, input Q, and then okay, and then the question says, okay, we have AND gate, draw the output. Okay, I think I want to take out the whiteboard lah so that you can draw. Tapi sekarang dah nak azan and ni? This one?
1, 0, 0. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0.
Output? What's the output for the first one?
0. 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0.
So now draw. Okay? Huh? Okay, so that's not difficult. Let's have a look. Look at this.
Not gate.
Tadi dah discuss kan? So the switches is in
Series.
okay. So you draw lah. Okay, so we have two switches. La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. Allahumma rabb hasidha wa titamati wa sabqa iman. Hati sayyidina Muhammadin Rasulullah fadilah Rasulullah. Okay, so the question macam mungkin nampak kalau awak tak belajar, if you don't understand what I teach you today, you maybe you will have difficulties to answer this question. But if you have understood, this is nothing difficult lah. It's very simple. Okay, and this is another example question. Okay, continuation of the question. Now complete the truth table below for output X. Mana X? So here is X. So kita nak tahu what is the result at X. Okay, so given this input. So you are given the inputs here. Right, so write down the output. Anyone can give me the answer?
0, 0. Zero,
So ni
zero,
ada,
0, 1.
ada yang bagi 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, lagi? Ada answers? Any other answers? Yep. So ni jawapan student 1. Student. Okay, ni jawapan 1. Ada jawapan lain tak? Saya tak kata lagi ni betul ke salah.
0, 1, 0, 0.
Okay, ada jawapan lain? Cepatlah. Ada lagi? Okay, tak ada. Okay, macam mana nak tentukan? So, now, it says here, so we have a circuit here. This circuit is for security lamp. We want the lamp to switch on at certain conditions. So, the condition is the switch will on if, okay, kita tengok Now, light sensor, we have light sensor. So now can you recall, bukan recall lah, can you imagine this situation? Light sensor, so we have light sensor. That means, okay, kita ada yang lampu yang menyala depends on the sensor. And then we have body heat sensor. Okay, now light sensor that means during day ke night lah macam tu. Okay. Nah, and then kita ada body heat sensor. Kalau ada somebody trespassing, ada orang yang pencuri ke datang ke apa tu kan. Body heat sensor ataupun bukan pencuri lah. Kalau kat building-building kat overseas ya, selalunya buildings dia akan ada lampu yang automatic. You walk through the corridor, baru lampu tu menyala kan. Lepas tu bila you dah jalan about 2 minutes tu baru dia off kat belakang tu. Okay, now in between we have P. So P kat sini, so we P is before apa? P is after light sensor. So now ni 00 kat sini, 0011 here. Body heat sensor sini 0101. So you do the first this one. After P apa jadi? Apa jadi for the result? What's the result after P?
1100.
011
00.
1100 because we have this not. And then kat sini kita ada 1100 and 0101. So 1 and 0 gives you
0.
0. So dua-dua betul. 1 and 1 gives you
1.
1. So yang ni
1.
salah, yang ni betul. So 00 gives you 0 and 01 gives you
0.
0. So that
0.
means there is only one condition for the security lamp to open. Ini pun boleh jadi soalan. So dia tanya, when will the security lamp switch on? So the answer is during this condition. Bila tu? When the input light sensor has 0 voltage and the input body sensor is 1. Maksudnya ada orang lalu ataupun waktu malam. Siap-siap. So which of the following truth tables represents output R in the circuit? So let me call a name. Okay, Shahira Safia. What's your answer? But do quickly dekat awak punya notebook. So what's the answer? Shafia pula. Safia, are you here?
Tengah kira jap.
Tengah kira. Okay, take your time. Okay, the rest of you just be ready. If Safia's answer is not correct, I will ask somebody else. Okay, who wants to help? You don't have much time. Who wants to help? What's the answer? So what should you do? You tak payah draw lah. You just buat ni, and then 0101. They are all the same. Perasan tak? So you get the answer here. What's the answer here in between? Class, cepat-cepat. 0, 0.
B.
0, 1, 1.
0, 0.
Betul.
B.
B, D.
B.
Okay, so sini 0, 1, 1, 1. Sini pun 0, 1, 1, 1. Same legs. Okay, same leg kan. So dapatlah jawapan dia. Brilliant. Betul? Next. Which of the following truth table represent output R in the circuit? Rabia? Rabia ada Rabia? Rabia?
Ada cikgu.
Cuba. 0, 0, 1, 1. Q. 0, 1, 0, 1. So yang ni Q ni yang sama akan ke bawah ni. 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, first you need to do apa Rabia? N dulu kan Rabia?
And cikgu.
So N dapat apa? Zero one dapat apa? Rabia, jawab. Buat sama-sama sini Rabia. Okay, kelas. Macam mana? Siapa nak tolong ni? Okay, kat sini nak buat nak tulis apa? After that, 0, 1. 0. After that,
0, 1.
0, 0, 1, 1, 1. So you get a new one kat sini. Okay, kat sini after this,
1, 0, 1, 0.
1, 0, 1, 0. So that's the input, intermediate input, output, and then we get, okay, sini adalah NOR. Remember NOR? Oh, saya tak sebut pasal NOR. NOR means the same as NAND lah. You do OR, then you NOT kan. You do OR first, then you NOT kan. So if OR, 0, 1, OR says 1. 0, 0, OR says 0. 0, 1, OR says 1. 1, 0, OR says 1. But we NOT kan dia. 1,
0,
1,
1, 0, 0.
1, 0, 0. Okay, so what's the answer?
B.
Okay, the answer is B. Okay, siapa yang tak dapat, you can ask again your friends ataupun you can look back after this, yeah. So this is another example question. What is the get X? So now okay, you are given okay, incomplete diagram, and then you are given truth table. Then you must think. Okay, you relatekan truth table tu. What do you think the gate X will be? Ikmal Daniel. Muhammad Ikmal Daniel. Do you want to guess? Any volunteers?
C cikgu.
C. Okay, ada yang kata C. Siapa yang kata C? Angkat tangan. Who else say C? Raise up your hand. Okay. Right. Okay. Ada yang kata A. So, the answer is B. Okay. Now, kita tengok kenapa B. Tengok So, input dia, given input 0, 0, 1, 1. And then Q 0, 1, 0, 1. Next. Next, you must find first what happened after that. 0 jadi 1, 1, 0, 0. Here, 0. 1, 0, 1, 0. Now, the output, it says the output is 1, 1, 1, 0. So now, if we have AND here, kalau kita ada AND, So kita ada 1100, 0101. Apa dah saya terbalik ni? So dapat apa? Kalau kita ada N, 111, 100, 010, 000. So bukan N. So this is not the answer. So if we have OR, so 1100, 1010. Kalau ada OR, 111, 100, 01. Saya terbalik. 01 also 1. And 00 dapat 0. So OR the answer. Boleh tak? Kalau NAND tadi, NAND yang mana? NAND this one. So kalau dapat sini 1100, 1010, awak N kan, awak dapat 1000, 1000, then you not kan, you will dapat 0111. Macam sama tapi arrangement dia lain. Dia punya kat sini 0111, which is not the same as this arrangement. So this is not accepted. Okay? Alright. Boleh semua? Okay, so that's okay, saya rasa cukup lah. This is another example question. Okay, dah nampak jawapan tadi. So soalan dia bentuk macam mana? Which of the Boolean algebra expression represent the output Z? So the answer is apa jawapan dia? Betul? Okay, dah bagi tahu tadi. Okay, ni pun jadi soalan. So soalan dia, which of the following output signal is produced by the logic gate circuit? So jangan nervous kan, jangan risau. So this is just 01, 01. And then kaki kat sini berapa? Kaki kat sini yang mungkin problems. Tapi kita tengoklah. This leg comes from this source. Betul? So it's the same as 1001. So kita ada 0101 here, 1001. Then we do NAND. NAND and kata 01, 010, 0000, 111. But kita not kan dapat 1110. So sini pun sama, tak payah cari balik. So it's 1001, not kan?
0110.
So kita dapat yang sama. This is OR 101, 111, 11, 1000. So what's the answer?
C.
C.
Hai, tengok betul-betul.
C.
One
C.
high, low.
C.
High, low.
C.
Kan? High, low. Inilah dia. Okay. Yang jawab salah tu tengok baliklah kenapa. Sebab dia nak yang ni, output yang ni. So, one ni maksudnya atas, bawah. Okay. Okay, bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tangguh dengan tasbih kafarah surah Al-As. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wal 'as inna insana lafi khusr illa alladziina aamanu wa salihati wa tawassaw bil haqqi wa tawassaw bis sabr. Okay, you can have your lunch and jangan lupa solat. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.